Warning! The following content may contain elements that are not suitable for some audiences. Viewer discretion is advised.
Hello everybody and welcome back to Geoguessr. We are doing the country challenge. We don't know which country we're doing, but it's not one of these. We are currently in 20th place. Let's see how many people are signed up for this wonderful thing. 121, so that's actually not that bad. Obviously, we want to stay in the top 25, the best that we can. And obviously, the higher we place, the better. If we can get into the top 10, I wouldn't mind it. But the odds of us making it that far are probably not so great. It's a different country every week. It is a 2. We are allowed to pan, we are allowed to zoom, we are allowed to move. And it's a different country every week. So whatever countries we've already done, bye. Sorry, not my fucking problem anymore. Hopefully, we get a decent country. Countries I don't want to see include everything that uses Cyrillic. That's probably it. And it ends up being Romania. Romania is actually not that bad. The issue here is, as you can see, we're in unofficial coverage. So Harghita should be the name. I'm thinking, because it's visit Harghita. I don't think we really need to go anywhere. Here's the problem. I don't like unofficial coverage. I don't think anyone likes unofficial coverage. It ruins the game. If we don't have to move and try and deal with it, that's great. We might need to, because I don't know where Harghita is. It's here be vampires, alright? Vampires exist in here somewhere. Fuck. Alright, let's see if we can't find... And we found it. Official coverage. So, now that we got rid of whoever the bullshit Ari was, maybe we'll find something else. Harghita, obviously... Here's my problem. It could be the name of Romania in Romanian. I don't think it is, because Romania still has .ro when it comes to web domains. Croatia, which is CR, is HR because of the way it is pronounced in their language. So, maybe the Hrvatska or whatever is what you call Romania in the Romanian language. Maybe it actually is a town. Maybe we're just making excuses for not knowing where we are. Looking for signs obviously is the best thing we could do. One of the things that I am looking for right now mainly are road numbers or some signs with distances to some major cities. We are heading south. I'm hoping that that's not a bad thing, and that is one of the signs we do want to see. So Brazil is 105 kilometers to our north. That's right here, so we're south. Geoguessr is 51 to our west. Geoguessr and Brazil. Even though... Fuck. So somewhere in here should be what we want. I don't see Geoguessr anywhere, which is a problem. Obviously, again, that should be to our west. So, over here, if we do return to start, we have 5 seconds. Harghita. I don't see it in here. Hopefully, we have a decent guess. Ends up being north. Not Harghita. And I don't see that listed pretty much anywhere. So fuck that place, I guess. Here is Geoguessr. So I think we are so convinced that Bratslav had to be to our north and that we were south of it that we didn't even look anywhere else. The distance isn't actually that bad from Bratslav. We should have actually looked a little bit more, but shit happens sometimes. We're not great with Romania. We're not. We can usually figure out when we're in Romania, mainly because of the telephone poles. But once we're there, it's kind of like most other countries where Okay, yeah, we found some small town names. But all we found were some small town names. And obviously some people are able to do a lot with small towns. I can tell you one thing. I can't. Botosani on 29 and Ratatouille on 282. Can we find 29? Here, 67, 66, 58, 79, 19, 18, 18, 17, 29, B, A, and C. Botsani West. Obviously, we're not going to rely on that at this point. Now we need to find 282. Here's 291, 296, 282. And we need to find Prat and Ratatouille. Ratatouille, the movie. Not anything else. Not the dish itself. It does look like it travels a bit and does go south. Although I don't see anything about A, B, or C for 282. And I don't see Prat or Ratatouille anywhere. Which means we're probably not zoomed in enough. But it should be by the 29-282 intersection, which is honestly right here. If we do return to start, we are kind of in the middle of nowhere. A field of sorts. We might be able to find a welcome to whatever village, if we're lucky, which is Saveni. And here's Saveni. We are heading west, so north at a curve, like so. Behind us, little dirt road. I think we're right here. Boom, baby. That was actually pretty easy. See what happens when we find, I don't know, road numbers early enough? I think we could figure it out. But you know what we can't usually figure out? The bullshit. The bullshit. And you know what we're going to probably get a lot of now? The bullshit. We do have a stop sign. I want to kind of explore this town a little bit. No, I don't. We got to find Nosferatu, 19B, and 191B. So, we saw 19 north. Here's 18B. Here's 19F and 19A. But no 19B? Maybe we need to zoom in a little bit more. And we can also look for 191B. Here's 194, 193, 195, 193, 184, 196, 195, 191F, 19B. I don't see Nosferatu anywhere. 191B. So this is the current intersection, pretty much apparently according to that. When we do return to start, we are by Street Zordlurg. It's a little blurry. Why did I go that way? It should be this way. Can't really see it, but it's Stra Zorlador. We should be on a main, hopefully a main road. Street Zorlador. All right. Return to start. We are right fucking here. A little bit north of it. See? Just don't put me in the middle of fucking nowhere. No problems. We're in the middle of fucking nowhere. We're gonna have problems. Shit. We find two signs with roads and distances. Well, not even distances. Roads and town names seem to be doing fine for us. Can we just find more of them? They seem to be near the exits. So, if we can find the edge of town along the main road, we should be able to find those signs. Makes sense to me. And then apparently we can get a good score. Probably south here. That was a blue sign. I don't think it was the one we wanted. It wasn't. But it was worth checking just in case. Especially since we've been pretty successful so far when we've found them. We're in Republic C, whatever the fuck it said. Is that a blue sign with nothing important on it? Santa Maria. Obviously, that looks exactly like the sign we kind of want to see. I don't know. I feel like maybe I'm gonna be judging here, right? But vampire movies in general, it doesn't feel like your typical Romania. Jimbolia, we don't know where that is, so we're fucked. Maybe that's the thing, right? How many vampire movies? I watched a Dracula movie the other day, mainly because we were talking about vampires on stream like 2 weeks ago. Kimisora, that's what we want. And I wanted to obviously, look a little bit more into vampires. Looks like it's to our east, so we're west of it. On 59C, 59B, 59A, 59. Where's 59C? Damn it. Shit, it's over here. Jimbolia. Alright. And, I don't know. I watched Bram Stoker's Dracula. It was from 1992? Something along those lines. And the little bit of Romania, quote-unquote, that we saw, didn't feel anything like this. This, obviously, probably isn't what you'd normally expect. We're probably actually down this road right here. But, I don't know, I felt like... I think we're actually right here, north of this intersection. I felt like it wasn't what you typically expect to see in a Romanian area. I don't know, maybe there's a good vampire movie out there that, like, takes place... Oh, it ends up being a lot further north. Takes place in Romania, and it feels Romanian? Maybe it exists? But I feel like when it comes to Hollywood, they're more likely to use a set or something along those lines. And honestly, if they're using a set, what's the fucking point? You can see where we traveled. It wasn't too bad. We should have probably paid attention to how many places we skipped over, I guess. But we went a little bit too far south as well as the current leader. But they still have us on the first round. And another middle of fucking nowhere guess. Which, honestly, last time that wasn't actually too far in the middle of nowhere. We just went the wrong way. They're at Chewy, so that's leaving town. We kind of want to find it in the town. Because that seems to be where all those actual signs that we want are. But it feels like Romania. And I would love for a vampire movie to actually take place in Romania. I don't know, like, why steal that and then put it in a studio when I'm sure you can probably film in Romania for pretty cheap? Obviously, I don't really know how the conversion's gonna be, but I don't think it's gonna be too expensive to film in Romania. Obviously, you can't right now because of COVID. But an authentic vampire movie in Romania, that could draw a lot of people and maybe, I don't know, make a lot of money. Miska and Apatu. Obviously, these probably aren't the greatest things to be looking for. I don't see it from this distance. Maybe we stick with the southwest. We're looking for Miska because it's 19. That doesn't mean that that's the first one we're going to see, however, because Apatu also exists, and that's a little bit closer. Sadly, we don't have any roads marked here, so there's a good chance it's the middle of the fucking country. Kind of where roads aren't exactly the best. Does this have... We have 709. I'm surprised it took us that long to see it. That should be southeast, shouldn't it? 503, 200s, northeast, 200s, 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 northeast, 240s, super northeast, 290s. Alright. Super southwest. 500s, 600s, 650, 500s, 400s, so it should be northwest. Apparently, according to that. 700, 760, we're looking for 709. 709, we're looking for Sermenti and Talpos. I don't really quite see where it runs to. Here's Tart and Belfair. And then it kind of splits here to 709A, which we don't really want. Looks like it goes north, and we're fucked. It ends up being a little bit further south. Here's Talpos, which I think we just saw, which was on the sign. So honestly, our first one was the biggest fuck up. And honestly, if that's all it takes to learn the road system, that's fine. It looks like it kind of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So maybe that's the way it wraps. We're in 4th place with that. I mean, 18 people have played. D. Martin in 1st. We're in 4th. Giovanni in 5th. Scribbles in 8th. Calamity in 9th. Prague in 10th. Schulte in 13th. And Sharks in 15th. Actually not that bad. Hopefully we get some scores for that. This is going to be obviously going up after the fact, so you don't have to worry about using this to cheat. We should have our normal scheduled programming at 3, as well as another Pro League at 5 p.m. Eastern. And today is the day we are recording the Geoguessr Pro video. So it should be recorded today. I'll probably have to edit it today and tomorrow. And hopefully we'll have it on the channel for you guys either tomorrow or Monday. But you will find a link to the Geoguessr Pro YouTube channel on the right-hand side on my channel, so feel free to click it. Head on over there. We have some tutorials over there, as well as some other videos where we, the Geoguessr Pro community, do some weird things like city meetups and hide and seek and things like that. Today's video that we're recording is going to be a race. We are racing from point A to point B in Santo Domingo, and I look forward to doing it and editing it and seeing how you guys like it. But that is going to be where we call it for right now, so thank you all so much for being here. I do hope you all enjoyed. Apparently, YouTube actually emailed me and told me I need to start asking for likes and subscriptions, and I said, no, fuck that shit. But there's the shameless plug, the YouTube fucking email. But until next time, guys, enjoy the rest of your day. And bye-bye.